think you're leading the nation now in punt return average, adding that to your duties. Has that been fun, returning punts? What's it been like adding that to your resume this year?
It is fun. Kind of gets you like a little rush, you know, when people's running down the top of you, you know you got to catch the ball, you know. I think the thing with me is I just want to catch the ball, you know, I don't want to fumble, you know, you make sure when the ball is kicked, we return with the ball. So when I leave the field, I need to give the offense a chance and change field position. So it helps me specifically, and it kind of helps the team too.
Oz was saying that, you know, kind of what tends to separate good from great punt returners is just courage to catch the ball. Is it scary ever?
You know, I became more comfortable doing it. You know, in the beginning, it's a little bit different. I wouldn't say it was scary because I'm used to getting hit all the time. But when guys are running full speed down, you know, that duck misses the block, and then it's probably gonna be all bad for me. So you know, it really is fun, and you gotta have trust in your teammates, and that's the big thing.
Cal gave you guys some headaches last year, but you kind of kill them slowly on that final drive, the 9 minutes, 18 plays. A little different from what we see, the quick strike stuff with you guys. What was it like for you being on that drive, just hammer it away, ground game?
You know, it was fun. You know, now it was fun. You know, then it was kind of stressful at the time. But I feel like we needed to score, or we needed to keep the ball from them getting the ball back. You know, it was a close game. It was in a hostile environment, and I'm just happy that we came away with a win that day. And I'm sure they're going to be tough to beat this time too.
What did you see differently from their defense than you saw the rest of the season last year? That they seem to have something different than you guys had seen.
You know, it was a really good scheme. They had great players. They were all in the right positions, and it was just a great scheme by them. You know, they did something totally different than we thought they were going to do, and we didn't practice that way. So they just came out and they played hard. You know, and that's what you're going to have to expect on the road.
Assuming they bring that same scheme again, how much is that? You know, you played against it, you've seen the tape, was it last week, you've had a lot of time to look at it. You feel you're more prepared for that now?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we're really prepared. We're playing awesome. That's a big thing for us. Anytime you come back home, you feel comfortable. So we'd rather just wait and see what happens.
Do you have a preference? I mean, with a night game, do you prefer a night game or do you prefer a day game?
You know, it really doesn't matter. You got to go out there and compete, whether it's day or night. So it really don't matter.
Kenyon was talking yesterday about that drive and how all of a sudden the Ducks were huddling. And, you know, what do you do in the huddle? You guys almost never are in a huddle. Tell me, he's like, yeah, we're just, you know, chilling, watching the clock. What were you guys doing?
Yeah, basically that's what we do. When we're huddling, you know, I don't really know what to do. It's kind of awkward. So we're just kind of sitting there and looking at the clock. Even against Arizona, you know, I kind of stand away from the huddle a lot because I really can't see the play calls because I'm so sharp. And just think about other things. So much time on the clock, and I don't know, it's kind of boring.
Mike, what can you tell us about Cal that concerns you?
You know, they're good. And obviously last year they played us really well. That's the thing that stands out. You know, they're athletic. Their players are always in position to make plays, and it's going to be a hard fight game, and we have to go out here and compete.
When you see defenders look over the sideline, get some kind of signal, and then fall down, does that inspire you guys? Does that frustrate you guys?
You know, I really don't know. I really don't really pay attention to it too much or see if they're getting a signal from the sideline. I guess it happens, or, you know, it really doesn't matter. You know, you got to go out there and compete. You got to play regardless of the situation.
Kind of an atmosphere are you anticipating Thursday night? I mean, school's back in session, night game, national television.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's going to be a great atmosphere. You know, student section's back, students are back, so I anticipate a great matchup and a great atmosphere here.
2 years ago, you jumped on him right from the get-go. Last year, obviously, it was more of a struggle. What was the difference between those two? Was it a scheme on their part, or what?
It was definitely the scheme. Oh yeah, most definitely. You know, they have great players. They had great players last year. Up front, they were really good up front last year, and they had a first-round draft pick, Cameron Jordan. He was really causing a lot of motion up front. He's a great player, and they have really great linebackers, Kendricks and Holt. So they have those two guys back. You know, I don't expect anything different from them this year.
Michael, 4 games in, offense seems to be clicking. You're coming off a record-setting game against the Cats. How would you characterize the offense right now, 4 games in?
We're a lot closer than we were the first game. You know, and it takes time, and it takes time to build chemistry and trust each other. You know, we never play with each other that much. You know, we have a lot of voids in the offensive line, and you know, some receivers are missing in the beginning. And, you know, and everybody's back. You know, we're 100%. So anytime you get all your playmakers back, and you know, you get that chemistry with the offensive line. And, you know, each and every day, it's a big plus for us, and I'm happy in the direction that we're going.
You got banged up in this game last year. Is there any part of you that looks forward to playing these guys as close to 100 or closer to 100%?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Think about that all the time. They did bang me up last year. That was when I got injured. And it seemed like things went downhill for me then. Well, not too much, but I was a little different. And I look forward to playing them. You know, anytime you're playing a key matchup, like I'm playing against a competitor like Cal, you know, you're going to look forward to it. And I'm just looking forward to the game.
Any other questions for LaMichael? Alrighty.